Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the extremely comfortable second row of the Hyundai Staria MPV. We'll show the outside in just a minute, but let's start with the business seat, which is this, the second row of the Staria. Now, in terms of space, there is a ton of space. This is a luxury MPV. If it does make its way to India, it'll be at about 65 lakh rupees. So about the Carnival rival is what we're thinking of this as, maybe even a segment above. Space is ample. This seat has heating, ventilation, and at the press of a button, it can also tilt back, recline, and also extend its leg rest. And it's very, very comfortable because it also tilts up from its base and it just makes it very, very comfortable. So a great place to spend time. I'll just get it back up. There's also a third row and you can access it through here. Like with the Carnival, what you can do is pull a lever on this seat and then you can also liberate some extra space here. And you can also move it to the side to liberate more space in the center. We'll quickly move to the third row, where much like the Carnival, space is incredible. I have loads of headroom, loads of knee room. Like this is more knee room than some big two-row luxury SUVs. That's a lot of knee room. And of course, you can push that seat further forward or further back, depending on how you want that seat to be. There's cup holders here. Ambient lighting as well. You have a Type A USB port, which is a bit of a miss. I would have liked to see Type C, but a huge glass window, and you can unlock this latch to get a little bit of ventilation here as well, which is really, really cool. You have AC vents back here, a nice suede finish to the headliner. It feels really nice and luxurious, and the rear seat passengers get a separate sunroof for themselves, which is really, really cool. Now, we'll quickly hop to the outside and speak about the design because there is a lot of nice, cool touches that Hyundai has done to the Staria MPV. Okay, now let's talk about the design of the Hyundai Staria MPV, and there is a lot to talk about here. Firstly, you have this straight LED strip going across the front. The Hyundai logo, which is actually, I don't know how well the camera can capture this, but it's not silver or black. It's like a gold bronze finish. Very, very subtle and nice. You have a diamond-like pattern on the grille. Again, it's in that bronze color. So they're really trying to go for that luxury aesthetic. And you have your main headlight beam here, which in itself is a work of art because you have this stack of 6 LED cubes that are making up the main headlight beam. It looks really nice and a very cool front end to the van. It looks almost like a cyberpunk new future sort of a van. Very, very cool. We'll walk across the side. And of course, like a van, it is very slab-sided. There's a few people interested who are taking a look at it. So we'll let them take a look. But as you can see, giant glass area. Like, see how low the window line is and how big the glass area is. So they're really trying to go for that big daylight opening for the interior of the car. But yeah, big glass area for this. Giant mirrors because this is a big van. So you'll need to see around you. Of course, electronic sliding doors. So at the touch of a button, the door slides shut. And again, you have these bronze details going on here as well. Again, really large glass area, a separate window here and a separate window here. I think only this part opens and this stays fixed. And like I showed on the back, you have a little bit extra that you can open for ventilation. You have window blinds at the rear in the third row as well. Very, very cool. And yes, slab-sided van design, which is fine. But look at the length. It's about 5.2 meters in length. So 1, 2, 3. A lot of steps basically across the front of the car. A huge long wheelbase. So space is not going to be a concern. The rear for me is my favorite part about the Staria. It gets these giant lighting elements with the pixel cube-like design that we've seen on the bumper of the Creta Electric and some lighting elements of the Ioniq 5 as well. I think it looks fantastic. I think this is the indicator. This is the brake light and the reverse light. And then you have a little bit of a reflector down there. Looks very, very cool. You have again a bronze Hyundai logo here and the Staria lettering that's very subtle and tucked in behind the glass. Again, a large glass opening at the rear. One of the big differences for me looking at this versus a Carnival is that the use of glass is very apparent and it makes the cabin feel a whole lot more spacious than it is. And it actually is very, very spacious. I'll quickly show you the boot as well. Look at how big the tailgate is. That is giant. You will struggle to open this in a lot of parkings if you tend to park your car in reverse. There's a little bit of space here. Of course, like with a Carnival, you can fold the seats and I'm sure you can tuck those seats in as well. And now internationally, the Staria is available in a whole host of seating configurations, going from a luxurious 3-seater to a 7-seater and a 9-seater as well. Now, we don't quite know if this will make it to India. We doubt it will. Of course, the interest in the Carnival means that maybe they're thinking about bringing it to India and gauging customer interest. But it's a bit iffy. Maybe not. We'll see. But internationally, it comes with a 2.2-liter diesel engine or a 3.5-liter MPI petrol, none of which are typically exciting engines, but this is not supposed to be a driver's car. So I think that's all right. And it is front-wheel drive only. Anyways, that was a quick look at the Staria MPV. Let us know what you guys think about this. The MPV segment seems to be hotting up quite a bit. The Carnival, the Vellfire, MG's launched the M9 at the Bharat Mobility Global Expo 2025. So yes, a lot of interest in MPVs. And I think this is the coolest looking of them all. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. And that was it from us from the Staria MPV. If you're just reaching this channel, welcome to PowerDrift. We are now a 3 million strong subscriber base. So just in case you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And in case you have subscribed already, a shout out to you. Thank you for getting us to that magical 3 million figure. And stay tuned for not just the best content from the Bharat Mobility Global Expo 2025, but just the best automotive content on YouTube in general. Thank you for watching.